back here. TikTok and Instagram. I just got back. I'm gonna cook for you. I'm gonna have 3 dishes with something comforting, fast, and quick for a little party at home. I'm gonna show you how to do 3 dishes. I'm not gonna tell you until later. Okay? Make sure you stay tuned. My dear friends, YouTube, iTube, we all cook together, okay? I'm gonna show you, I just got back from Asia. In fact, I just landed about 2 hours ago. I rushed back and get everything ready just to say hello to you. Today I'm gonna do 3 wonderful, comforting, fast and quick, good for party too. And I got 3 dishes for you, so don't walk away, stay tuned. I'm gonna do a steamed dish, hot and sour soup, your favorite, and a little dragon wild tea with a little shrimp and a lettuce cup. It's gonna be a lot of fun for parties as well as quickie, for appetizer or for quick party. Very comforting. So stay tuned. I'm gonna get ready.
I'm sorry. Chef Yan, you just got back from Malaysia, is that right?
Yeah, I just got back from Malaysia and Singapore, and I ate fried rice at Uncle Roger's restaurant, and they actually didn't give me the bill. I mentioned I'm Uncle Roger's buddy. I don't have to pay. So next time when you go to Malaysia, KL, and other places in the airport, you say, have Uncle Roger's favorite fried rice. You mention Uncle Roger is my neighbor, and you'll be okay. Okay.
How's the durian that you ate?
Durian, I love durian. About 20 years ago, I cannot stand it because the king of fruit durian is not like hell. But you know what? It tastes like heaven. And but this time, I get so used to it. Just like goat cheese, just like things, you just have to get used to it. Just like fried taste. Now I can add 3 Musang King. Okay. In fact, when I'm hungry, I can have 4 Musang King at the same time. Anyway, I even use it for cooking. You know, I make a little stew, stir fry. I love it. And also, you can make durian cheesecake, durian ice cream, durian smoothie. You can use it for everything. A milk, less a milk. I am a milk. Good. Yeah, I just landed. Let me check. Let me check. Wait a minute. Let me check. Let me check the. This is okay. This is perfect. Yeah, I just got back 2 hours ago. So I rushed back and I get everything ready, including I set all this up. You know, life is very hectic nowadays. But you know, if you love what you do, you don't have to work a day of your life. You know, I was in Singapore. I was in Hong Kong, I was in Singapore, I was in Guangzhou because I was doing an event for the American International School kids. I teach the kids how to cook simple things, popcorns, and also mixed sandwiches, and also a simple dumplings, show them how to make the dumpling. But anyway, then I moved on to Singapore. After Singapore, I moved on Vietnam. After Vietnam, I went to Kuala Lumpur, Sarawak, because I tried to figure out I'm going to do a new show called Passport to Asia. The first stop is Malaysia, in the rainforest in Sarawak, and with orangutan and all kind of wonderful things, and a lot of monkeys, thousands and thousands of monkeys chasing after me. But anyway, today I'm going to show you how to do something very comforting, very simple, very easy for summer party, for a cocktail party, or for a backyard party. The first one I want to show you is hidden treasure steam egg. Hidden treasure means something is hidden, you can tell. And then also hot and sour wonton dumpling soup. Now, normally the 1 ton soup, I have 1 ton dumpling soup. This is amazing, okay? And then I also have a dragon well tea, with dragon well tea, shrimp in a lettuce cup in a crystal wrap. So let's talk about the first dish first, okay? If you have any question, please ask, okay? My dear friend Lorraine, my our culinary director, Yankin culinary director, is answering the question all the way from Hong Kong, and we're gonna have some fun. First, I have 3 eggs. I'm gonna do the hidden treasure steamed egg first. 3 eggs, okay? And I 3 eggs, and I put it over here. 3 eggs, I bit up the egg, okay? And then I have mushroom, shiitake mushroom. You can get fresh. This is the dry one. This is dry one. I soak them in cold water, warm, and I slice it very thin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, very, very thin slices. All done like this. Look at that. Okay? Very, very fast. Okay? And then it has to be uniform. No big deal. Okay? And then I also want to have color contrast. This is hot hidden treasure. I have this bell pepper. But I cut the bell pepper into very thin slices like this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. I cut into thin slices like that. Very thin slices. And then I line them up and I go 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Look at that. The whole idea is when you cut, make sure your knife is sharp enough. Look at that. Look at this. Okay? Look at that. Everybody, Yan can cut, so can you. Okay? Every single one is like this. Look at this. Look at that. Wow. Okay? No, of course, there's no reason to cut it so thin. It's just that I've been cutting for 85 years. Okay? 1, 2, 3. I dice it. This is how you do it. Dice it. Because I want to make this dish looks really nice. Normally, the steamed egg you find in a Japanese restaurant or Chinese restaurant, they don't have this color contrast, but I'll do it. And then I'm gonna beat this up, and I'm gonna shut this off, and then I set up the heat because I'm deep frying, so I will show you. Okay, I beat this up. In fact, for most Chinese household in old days, they just use a chopstick to beat it up. Okay, now I'll show you. If you use a chopstick, I'm gonna show you how easy it is. Okay, if you have a chopstick, this is the chopstick. This is the chopstick right here, okay? All you have to do is hold onto this like this. You see how I use chopstick? Look at this. Just like a tong, okay? Then you go like this. Yeah, hold onto your chopstick, you go like this. You just beat it. The good thing about this is when you use a chopstick, they don't foam as much as using one of those whisk, okay? So when this is done, I mix this with this and this, okay? Mushroom, which is really umami, okay? And then add a tiny bit of pepper, okay? Tiny bit of pepper. This is the pepper I got from Sarawak, okay? And I add a tiny bit of salt. Just sprinkle a tiny bit of salt. That's all, not much, okay? And then I have this and this together. Once it's done, I use 3 eggs and about 1 1/4 cup of broth or water, okay? Make sure you have the right proportion, okay? And then I mix it up, okay? This way it will be nice and wadan, just like how they do in Japanese restaurant. Those are steamed egg custard, really beautiful. Make sure you have the right proportion. Don't put too much and not enough, okay? 3 eggs with 10 ounces or 1 1/4 cup of water or broth. Broth is better. If you want flavor, I put a tiny bit of rice wine, okay? Put a tiny rice wine. I normally don't do that, but if you want, you can do that. And you mix it up, and then you put it over here in this, okay? Look at that, beautiful, nice, okay? And then in the meantime, I sprinkle some of these all over. Look at that, I sprinkle this like this. so it looks much nicer when you do that, okay? And save a few of these to put it on top later. And then this is for later. And I'm going to steam it, okay? Make sure you turn on the steam. Look at the steam. Look at that. Okay? We steam this right here. Okay? Look at how beautiful. It's already very colorful. Okay? If you want, you can also from some seafood, okay? Some seafood or minced meat. And put it right over here. Very, very simple. Okay? And then you cover it up and steam it for exactly high heat for 6 minutes. 6 minutes, okay? I'm going to turn on the heat, so make sure we got it, okay? We got the green onion, and we got this. I put this back here because I'm going to sprinkle on top later. The whole idea of cooking is not only making a dish looks delicious. In fact, I just got back. My dog Archie is getting very nervous because every time I come back, I feel him. Today, I haven't had time to take care of him, so he's getting a little bit annoyed. Okay? Green onion, getting ready. Okay, one, and this is for garnishing. You see how I do it? I always hold it like this, right? And then I go downward forward, 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 downward forward. Look at that. Yeah, just in case you are worried. Huh?
No, I'm just asking the audience.
Yeah, the audience can do that at home. Because when you have a sharp knife is a safe knife. This is the knife that I have been giving out. This is the knife that I spent 2 years designing. A lot of chefs use it. My good friend, Chef Chu of Larry Chu of Chef Chu use that, and a lot of chefs use it. My good friend Andy, a lot of wonderful people use it. Okay, and then this is for garnishing. Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to show you. Oh, any question? Please ask a question. The first dish is almost ready. I use chicken broth rather than water. I want it to be tastier, okay? You can use chicken broth, a mushroom broth, or vegetarian broth. It will taste better, okay? But water is just fine, okay? So this is for garnishing, final garnishing. I also have Africa. You know what? Africa. I have recently. I know a lot of friends from Africa. Because we were talking about doing something in Africa, teach the kids how to do a quick stir-fry dishes. Okay. So anyway, please ask question. Make sure let's draw the first winner of today. Yeah. First winner, let's give our prize.
Yeah, let's just give over. I have, let me see. The first winner is Linda from St. Louis.
Linda from St. Louis, Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri, or Kansas City, I don't know. But anyway, beautiful. Linda, Yan can cook. Tell yourself, so can I. It's a wonderful apron, very easy to use and adjustable, so it's perfect. And then you're lucky, Linda. We're giving you Yan can cook with unlock, my Asian favorite, my Asian kitchen, 100 favorite recipe. A lot of story about my travel, a lot of this. In fact, some of the recipe actually is from the member of the unlock community. The elderly people, they cook and they send us recipes, so it's always included. And then of course, Linda will send you my signature knife, okay? And this one is wonderful. And then not only that, you're lucky, Linda. I also give you a chopstick set. Walk softly and always carry a chopstick. Look at that. Walk softly and carry a chopstick. They always say, walk softly and carry a stick. Why not a chopstick? I travel a lot, okay? But in the meantime, I think 8 minutes. You make sure high steam, high heat, 8 minutes. Then you shut it off, let it sit there, cover for about 6 minutes. You steam at a high temperature for 6 minutes, you cover it up, shut off the heat, cover up for 8 minutes. Then you have the best, smooth, velvety egg custard, okay? Remember, don't overcook them. When you overcook them, you ruin it. Undercook them is raw. So 6 minutes high, 8 minutes cover, and after you shut off the heat, okay? In the meantime, I put it over here. While we're waiting for this, I'm gonna show you how to do this wonderful dish. I'm gonna do how, everybody loves hot and sour soup, because in most of the Chinese restaurant, this is one of the most popular dish. Your TikTok friend, my Instagram friend, my YouTube friend, my Facebook friend, all my friends from around the world. You know what? This is one of the most popular dishes. So I'm going to show you how to do this. We call it the hot and sour wonton dumpling soup. They normally use shredded pork or shredded chicken or shredded, but we'll do something very unique, okay? I have some dumpling, okay? I have some shrimp dumpling here, okay? Look at how beautiful. I just let it cool in now. This is 8 minutes, 6 minutes already, okay? 6 minutes, I will shut it off. Okay, 6 minutes, I shut it off. Shut it off, okay? Shut it off. Let it sit. Don't uncover. Just let it sit there, okay? And then in the meantime, I'm going to show you how to do the second dish. While we're waiting, we have to wait for now 8 minutes. So 6 minutes plus 8 minutes, 14 minutes together, okay? In the meantime, I'm going to show you how to do this wonderful hot and sour soup. Let me show you the basic ingredient that you use, okay? It's bamboo shoot. I have a big piece of bamboo shoot. Where is it, my big piece of bamboo shoot? I have a big piece of bamboo shoot right here. The bamboo shoot, this is canned bamboo shoot, but you can also buy fresh bamboo shoot. Now, I want to remind you, bamboo shoot, all the fresh bamboo shoot, you have to cook it, because it got some natural toxin in bamboo shoot. So you don't want to eat bamboo shoot raw, okay? Always boil it, okay? I want to show you the whole big piece of bamboo shoot, okay? And it looks like this is the shoot when before they grow, they turn into leaf. This is the shoot that's come out, and then you peel the outside, and this bamboo shoot looks like this, okay? Outside looks like this. Close up, bamboo shoot, okay? And then inside there, it looks like this, okay? Yeah, a lot of people don't realize bamboo shoot is very good. It's low in calorie and very little fat, but very, very high in fiber. And that means it helps digestion. It's gut health, okay? And also contain a lot of essential nutrients. It's like potassium, copper, and vitamin B6. See, very healthy. And also, as I said one more time, remember, I remind you, never dig up a bamboo shoot and eat it raw. Boil it to get rid of the natural toxin. Either boil it or steam it or poach it, okay? Or when you cut it up, it looks like this. Let me show you the cute. It looks like this inside. It looks very crunchy, okay? So bamboo shoot is one of the most popular ingredient in Japanese, Korean, Chinese cuisine, and also widely used in Thailand and also Vietnam. Okay. So in the meantime, I have the bamboo shoot. I cut it into thin slices like this. Okay. I cut it into piece and I go like this. One. Look at that. Look at this. Nice and thin slices. Okay. And then I cut one thin slices like this. Very thin slices like this. Look at that. Okay. And I put it over here. And then I slice this. Look at that. Every single one is like this. Nice and skinny, like this. Okay? Look at that. Look at this. Okay? And then when it's done, I put it together. This is shredded bamboo shoot. Okay? This is very important. You can slice it ahead of time and thinly slice like this. And then you go like this. Or you can go like this. Okay, you don't have to chop. You can make You don't have to make a lot of noise, okay? Put it all together. This is bamboo shoot, which is already boiled, okay? Already boiled. And then I have carrot, which nice thin slices carrot. I also want to julienne this, okay? Make sure you do this ahead of time. You don't have to do it in the last minute because I don't have time to do it ahead of time because I was on the plane until 2.5 hours ago. I flew from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, to Hong Kong, layover, and then from Hong Kong to Philadelphia, total 16.5 hours. And I am still alert, as you can imagine. So when you love what you do, you amazing. I tell everybody I'm 88. But anyway, now this is wood ear. This is cow ear or wood ear. Look at it, it looks like this. This is actually a fungus, black fungus. They always use in a lot of Sichuan cuisine. Stir fry in soup and a lot of filling of something, okay? And this one, you soak them, when they soak them, they from little piece like this, they come into a piece like this. Look at the difference, okay? And it's very special, very nice texture. And then I slice it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. And then you slice it like this, okay? Slice it thin slices, and I put it right over here. So we have this, and then in the meantime, I'm going to bring it to a boil, okay? Bring the broth to a boil. Bring the broth to a boil. Yeah. You know what? The fresh one is more texture, better texture, a more natural taste. I normally like to use. You can in the old days you cannot buy fresh ones. Now you can buy fresh one in most supermarket. Okay, particularly in Asian market. So if you live in a place in St. Louis, you go to the Asian store, they should be able to get it anywhere. In major city, you go to the Asian supermarket, they normally have a fresh available. Otherwise, the dry one is just as good. The dry one, because one of these you can keep it for months and months and years. I have this since 1645, okay? This is amazing. Way before my grandfather and my great-grandfather was born, okay? I'm telling you, dry thing, you can keep it for a long time, okay? Now, besides this ingredient that I just mentioned, I have bamboo shoot. I also have tofu. Look at that. I shredded the tofu into thin slices like this. Look at this. Look at that. Now, how do you do it? Let me show you how to do it, okay? Now, you have a piece of soft tofu. This is soft tofu. Let's show them the package of soft tofu because I want to show you the package of soft tofu, okay? I'm going to show. I will heat this up over here first, fast. Okay? Fast. Very good. Let me show you this. This is what to call silken tofu. Buy this silken. Don't use firm tofu. It doesn't taste as good. You go to good restaurant, they always use silken tofu. Means 水豆腐, 嫩豆腐. 嫩豆腐 means silken, soft. Okay. And then I'll show you how to do it. In the meantime, I bring it to a boil. Okay. And then I'll show you how to do this. I go 1. Okay. 2. Okay. 3. Okay. 4. Okay. And then I have all this lined up, all thinly sliced. I go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that, look at that. Every single one I'm showing. I will show you. Very, very thin slices like this. Very thin slices like this. I put it over here so you can see. Can you see that? Can you see? Can you see how thin the slice is? Nice thin. Yeah, I soak in water so this way they don't get stuck. Okay? And then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I put it in a bowl so you can see. I can actually, you can see this, okay? Let me get some water. I've done some water so you can see. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. nice and thin slices like this, okay, just like this. And then I bring it to a boil. Now, this is 8 minutes already, okay? I'm gonna show you, take it out. Look at it, beautiful. Yeah, the steaming. Now, I use this robotic, AI robotic. Yeah, look at that. Look at this. Look at how beautiful, nice and smooth, okay? And then you can either use this, look at this. And in the old days, you have this. Most people use this, look at that, okay? But just to play safe, when you hold on to this, get a pot holder, go like this, okay? Just to play safe. Now, when this is done, let me show you. When this is done, I put the sprinkle some extra. Look how beautiful this is. Okay, you don't see anything like that. And then you see. Look at this. I sprinkle this. Okay, and then I'm gonna add some sauce. This is the sauce. This is the sauce right here. Where's this? I am going to show you how to do this, okay? I will use this. This is perfect for people that have digestive problem, okay? Look at that. Yeah, perfect for all ages. When I sprinkle the okay, this is soy sauce. I use double fermented soy sauce, less salt. Okay, double fermented. 雙黃生抽, that means they do it twice, okay? And then sprinkle a tiny bit of white pepper, extra white pepper, okay? And sprinkle a tiny bit of, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show you something fun. This is chili crisp, okay? Look at that, chili crisp. Chili crisp you can buy. Very, very popular, getting more and more popular nowadays, okay? Chili crisps, okay? Right here, chili crisp, okay? And then I will, for those who love hot and spicy food, you sprinkle, normally they don't have this, but I just kind of make it up, okay? Oh, look at this, is beautiful, okay? That's how you do it. So this is my version. When you do that, you have a beautiful thing, you put it right here. Look at that. That's how you do it. Ta-da! Yeah, this is how beautiful, okay? Now, I put it right over here so everybody can see, okay? In the meantime, I'm gonna show you how to do the hot and sour, okay? The soup is boiled. Now,
Chef Yan, your YouTube friend asked you what type of broth that you use.
I use chicken broth, light chicken broth, homemade chicken broth. I'm showing you how to make the chicken broth. Okay? Well, I use homemade chicken broth. You know, 抽筋而家，我抽緊筋，因為 I sit in the flight for 16 hours.
Cramp.
抽筋。I cannot believe it. Wait. Now, this is the chicken broth we make once a week. I use a chicken bone, pork bone, and all kind of bone, and the dry shrimp, and also a 大地魚, and also celery and onion and green onion and ginger, and boil it. And after that, I put in the fridge, skim off the fat, and I have this. I have 6 of these. So each week I make this. So every day I have soup. Okay. Drinking soup is very healthy. Okay.
Your friend also asked you, mushroom soy sauce is okay to use?
Mushroom soy sauce, okay. Mushroom soy sauce is dark soy sauce, a little bit too dark. I don't like to stain it. But you look at this. Look at this, the color is perfect. Look at how beautiful, right? If I put dark soy sauce, it will be a little bit too dark. So this way, this is the most colorful steamed egg custard you have ever seen, okay? Now in the meantime, yes, oh, yeah. The broth, normally I use pressure cook. I use either Instant Pot. Instant Pot, you use low pressure or high pressure. It depends how long. I use low pressure instant pot. I cook about whenever it's done. You just adjust the time. How much time we are cooking the instant pot?
Usually it's about two to 3 hours.
Oh no, 2.5 hours, 2 to 2.5 hours low pressure. So allow the protein to disintegrate it into amino acid and then get into so easier for you to digest all the goodies already in the broth, all the trace mineral and all the amino acid and all the break down the protein already in the soup. It's more nourishing, okay? And so this is very good. Now the next thing I'm going to do is the soup, okay? This is chicken broth or pork broth or vegetarian broth. Things that take longer to cook first. This is cellophane noodle. Not cellophane noodle. This is the wood ear, cloud ear shredded. I cook it first. And carrot takes longer to cook. We put carrot in first, okay? We put in carrot, okay? Put the carrot in. And then we cook the bamboo shoot. We cook it first, okay? Because the bamboo shoot, so the bamboo shoot, okay? And then, now make sure to remind yourself, do not eat any raw one, okay? And the tofu, you don't do it until later, okay? Okay, I got this. Look at all the tofu that I have close up. Take a look at how I shred it. You see that? Okay, that's why I'm telling you, Yan can cut. Okay? And then I get rid of these, but what makes it unique? What makes this particular dish unique? Let me show you, okay? I'm gonna add salt. Salt for taste, okay? Salt for taste. White pepper for taste. White pepper for taste. Okay? And then I use a kind of a black vinegar. This is the black vinegar. You can use balsamic vinegar. 浸乾切醋, hot醋. Okay? Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay? Look at this. And then I put it over here. And then also I have distilled vinegar. Okay? Distilled vinegar. Okay? I want to make sure this is hot enough. Because what makes hot and sour soup so unique is it's tangy enough and it's spicy enough. The spice is from white pepper. From white pepper, okay? That's gonna be, and then I use a kind of soy sauce, dark soy. This is dark soy, and this is light soy. Okay. So light soy and dark soy, and then let me show you. Okay. You bring it to boil, then yeah, I do. Normally they use distilled vinegar, but I like the black vinegar flavor, more full body. Okay. Now you can have shredded meat, either chicken, but you can also use shrimp and scallop to make it more fancy. But today I'm doing the hagao dumpling. That means this is a hot and sour wonton dumpling soup. Okay, and then I'm gonna put it right over here. Look at that. Ah, look at that. This hagao, beautiful. Look how beautiful. It's translucent. Okay. When it defrosts, it's translucent. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, you can get your own dumpling. And this happened to be, I don't have time because I just got back. I don't have time to cook. So what I do is, I'll show you. I just go to Costco and buy this. Look at this. Look at this. This is what you call quick and easy. Quick and easy party time. You see, Royal Asia. This is the prawn hagao. I just use this, but you never see anything like this. And then finally, the tofu. Okay? And the tofu, and then some green onion, and then we put it all together like this. Yeah. And then I put the green onion right on top. Now, final touch, you thicken it, okay? You use water to thicken this. 1 portion of cornstarch to 3 portions of water. You see, cornstarch or tapioca starch or potato starch. Okay, I need more cornstarch. Make sure you buy one of these. Look at this. Okay, if you cannot find it, let me know. Yeah, you can buy it in any Chinatown. If you cannot find it, let me know. I'll send it to you. All you have to do is send me shipping. I will send you one for free. Okay? Now, look at that. This is the most interesting hot and sour wonton dumpling soup. Ha gao, hot and sour ha gao soup. Okay? And then I'm going to add a tiny bit more cornstarch because I want to make it nice and thick. This is one of the very few dishes, soup that in Chinese cuisine that are slightly thickened. Okay? And I think it's bird's nest too. Then I stir this. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. Oh, beautiful. Very, very slowly, stirring, just the right amount. Beautiful. Then it flows. Okay? And this is my version of this is very unique. This is something that you'll never see anywhere. Okay? And then if you want, this is individual serving. Okay? And then I use a ladle. It's gonna be beautiful, okay? And then, oh, I forget. Almost forget because I am totally confused after 16 hours. Egg. Now this, now I shut it off, okay? Very, very important. I stir this in. I shut it off. I stir it. You want to make egg flour drop. Stir it in. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You have an egg flour drop because this is still hot enough. Now, when you look at this dish looks so beautiful. I'm going to show you in 2 serving bowls because I can show you how it looks. Okay, otherwise you won't be able to see how it looks. Okay. You can tell when after a 16 hours flight, 又抽筋又 confused, totally confused. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Okay, now look at this. Look at how beautiful. Okay, you got the soup. Look at the egg flour. Look at the egg flour. How beautiful the egg flour. Okay, yeah, and then egg flour. Egg flour. And then I have dumpling. Now look at this. Look at how beautiful this is. You have dumpling, okay? And then I will put this over here. This is for different serving, okay?
Say for Stephanie.
This one is for me, one is for you to look at. Okay? Now look at this. Now look at this one. Look at this one. Look at the dumpling. This is the one and only hot and sour soup with this. They normally use shredded meat, okay? So that's why I tell you, cooking is about imagination. Cooking is about, look at that. Look at beautiful. Beautiful.
Chef Yan, your YouTuber friend asked, say he never used a black vinegar. How it tastes like?
The black vinegar is a little more complex than distilled vinegar. The Chinese use a distilled vinegar. Now let me show you one more time. One more of these, I put it over here, so everybody can see. Look how beautiful this is. Okay, look at that. And then I do another one over here, and look at that. I put it right over here. Look at that. So this is my amazing hot and sour shrimp dumpling, shrimp ha gao soup. You have never seen this before anywhere, I guarantee you, okay? Look how beautiful. I just make it up because I was so confused. You know why I decided to do this? Because I happen to have this raw Asia dumpling, ha gao, in my freezer. That's the reason why I decided to show you how to do it. Be creative. Do anything you want. Whatever you have, and then sprinkle a tiny bit of these right on top. Green onion on top, okay? And then, if you want, you can also put a tiny bit of other thing on top. And then, we're gonna do that last dish. Oh yeah, definitely. Fried garlic or dry shallot, either one. Okay. And then I also use a tiny bit of for this soup. I use a tiny bit of, look at that, chili oil. Oh, look at this. Ah, this will give you a little kick. It will smoke your hair. Okay. Now the next thing I want to show you is something for stir fry. Everybody can know how to do it. Okay. I will show you how to do this. I'm doing a stir fry dish. First, I'm going to have to peel this. Yeah, that's lettuce wrap. 生菜包. A very, very popular dish in most Chinese restaurants. Even in a Pia Cheng, you have lettuce wrap. On a TGI Friday, you have lettuce wrap. Okay? Look at this. Slice it into very thin slices like this. Look how thin this is. Okay? Yeah, very good. The good thing about 生菜包 is you can use you can use chicken, you can use pork, you can use beef, you can use lamb, you can use vegetarian, you can also use seafood. Okay. Today I use shrimp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at all that. Look at this. Look at it. Okay. Yeah, you got to practice. You got to practice. You practice. Oh, in the meantime, let's draw another prize. We forget. And nobody asks questions. That means they know everything. They're less confused than me. Reina, you are so lucky. Reina, you're so lucky. You know, I'm gonna give you the best of Yan King Cook. It's my 37 cookbook and my 37 cookbook. The best of Yan King Cook. And Reina, you are from Atlanta. I love Atlanta. This is the knife that I'm using right now. This is a gourmet chef knife worth $100. Okay, and also I give you one of these. Okay, Lena, and then I know that you love to cook. Yan can cook. You say so can I. Yan can cook. So can I. Okay, none of these are available in any retail store. Okay, that's why you look lucky. And then the next thing I want to show you is how to do the last dish, which is the Dragonwell tea, shrimp in lettuce wrap. I heat this frying pan up, and I put a tiny bit of oil here, and then I use some shrimp, which you can use raw shrimp. If you don't have raw shrimp, you can use the shrimp that we can get the shrimp that we can get. We're showing you the shrimp, the package of we show you this is the shrimp. Looks like this bonbon shrimp. Looks like this. You to do it for air fryer. I'm gonna do an air fryer. The air fryer, I just have some air fryer right here. I'm gonna put this. I have this air fryer right here. I just a couple minutes. Okay. Beautiful. This is good. This is why I call it the party time. The summer party time. Yeah, use of air fryer. Okay. Air fryer. Look at that. It comes out like this, okay? Then you can use the whole one or you can cut it up into smaller pieces, okay? And then I use a tiny bit of garlic and a tiny bit of ginger because I want to. And then I stir fry this. I chop it up a little bit and I stir fry this and I put and stir fry. Look at that. Oh, okay. And then I also use some green onion you want. And what I'm going to do is, look at how beautiful. Look how beautiful, okay? You can actually use the whole piece if you want. You can use the whole piece. Look at that. Look at that. And then I want to have some color contrast, okay? So I will put this is the lettuce cup. I put the lettuce cup in one of these, put it right here. Look at how beautiful. And another one, put it right here. And another one, put it right here. Okay? Like that, okay? Another one, put it like this. Okay? And then I'm going to marinate this and I'm going to put some green onion, okay? And I will put some of these right here. And then you can use any vegetable, okay? And then I'll thicken up with a tiny bit of soy sauce. Also, you know what I'm going to do? I use a tiny bit of the water from the soaking Dragon Well, the Dragon Well. Oh, look at that. This is Dragon Well tea. You know, a lot of people don't realize that in Japan, in China, they drink a lot of green tea. This is green tea, very high quality green tea, and very rich in antioxidant. Okay, that's why people in Japan, they drink a lot of green tea over there. They live longer, and also promote heart health. Regular consumption may help to reduce bad cholesterol and also lower your blood pressure and also boost metabolism and also supposedly help mental clarity and calms you down. It's a have calming effect. So also have the natural fluoride, a natural fluoride that strengthens your enamel, prevent teeth decay, and then also may support gut health and benefit arthritis. So drink more green tea. This Dragon Well. If you want to buy this, you can buy it anywhere, okay? This is Longjiang. Okay, let me show you how to do this, okay? And then I put this, stir this, okay? And I will thicken this up with cornstarch, okay? And I add a tiny bit of soy sauce, In fact, I want to use oyster sauce, okay? I want a tiny bit of oyster sauce. Look at that. Just a little touch. And then a tiny bit of sesame seed oil and pepper. Sesame seed oil and pepper. Sesame seed oil. And then I'm going to make a little sauce. I love ginger and garlic, okay? Now, remember this. Just in case you cannot find this, they import directly from white tea leaf, San Francisco, Chinatown. I think the address is 1044 Grand Avenue, San Francisco, Chinatown. Vital tea. They import it directly, so it's very good, okay? And then in the meantime, we will thicken this up with, at the tea leaf. I also use the water from the brewing the tea, okay? Including the tea, I put it right here, including the tea. That's how you do it, okay? This way you have the flavor of the Longjiang cha. And then I also slightly thicken this up a little bit. Look at that. Oh, look at how beautiful. Look at that. Look how beautiful. Now this is also unique. This is another dish that you don't see anywhere. Okay? They're beautiful. Yeah, this is just thickening it up. And then, once it's done, we put this right over here, right over here. This is a lettuce cup, lettuce cup, lettuce cup. And this is lettuce cup, 3 lettuce cup, okay? This looks really good. Look at that. That's how you do it, okay? In the meantime, I want to show you quickly how to make it interesting, okay? Now, I have a little oil here, and I'm going to show you how to quickly fry this and garnish this. Yeah. Look at this. I put it like this. Yeah. This is pot of oil. Okay, this is cellophane noodle. Cellophane noodle. Cellophane noodle, okay? Now look at this. When this is hot enough, you test it first. Make sure it's hot enough. It's hot enough, it will pop up right away, okay? Now look at this, okay? Ready? Look at that. Oh, amazing, okay? And then I shut it off. And this way, I use this as a garnish, okay? And now do it one more time. Do it one more time. No, you don't soak it. Oh wow, see, I should not have touched it. It's so hot. I'm totally confused again. Ah, look at that. It just pops
Like
up.
the magic.
It's magic show. Now, this is how we do it, okay? When you serve individually, you would do it like this. Put a tiny bit of these right here. Look at how beautiful. Put a tiny bit of right here. Okay? And I put a tiny bit of, I rest this and then net, yeah. Oh, like the crunchy noodle. You net, you put it right over here, and put it right on the net. Okay, look at that. So in a true sense, you are the master. Okay, and then sprinkle a tiny bit of deep fry. You see, after you soak them, it looks like this, right? Looks like this. See this? And I use this to cook, get the flavor. And this, then I dried it up. And I sprinkle, and I quickly fry this. And I sprinkle this right on top. This is crispy.
Can you air dry?
You can use air fryer. You can. So this way, you can properly try. But this is deep fry. Okay. So today, I have shown you how to do a few things that you can do at home. Okay. Now I'll remove all of these. Even though I'm confused, I'm still pretty alert. Yeah, this is amazing. 16 hours. Now, let me put it all together, okay? And then this way, now you can actually buy this shrimp, in either Whole Food, most of the store that you can buy it, okay? It's called the boom shrimp. Just in case you have to a party, you just put this in the air fryer, and you don't have time to do, huh? Yeah, it's already slightly breaded. So this way you can do all kind of things. So today we show you how to do.
Can you show the package again?
Show the package. So this way you can buy it at Whole Food, and most of these are available at Whole Food or Costco. So you can buy. The good thing about this is when you don't have time to do it yourself, you just use it. But if you have time to do by all means, do it yourself. Bread it yourself. Okay, it's no big deal. Okay. Now, in the meantime, I have these. Look at that. I have 3 dishes for you today. And these are all very different, all very easy to do. And all of these you can do at home. And let me show you how amazing, how smooth this is. Look how smooth this is. Nice and smooth. Everything is cooked but not overcooked. Look at that. Nice and smooth. Look at that. See that? This is perfect, okay? So remember, 6 minutes over high heat, and then also 6 minutes, and then shut off the heat, and then let it cover for another 8 minutes. Sit there for 8 minutes. Now, talking about shrimp, a lot of people don't know that shrimp has a lot of, we're talking about shrimp. This is shrimp, this is shrimp. A lot of people don't realize shrimp is actually pretty healthy because shrimp is very low in calorie, okay? And it's low calorie seafood. And about 3 ounces of shrimp, only about 90 calories, but about 20 grams of protein. And also very low in fat, and also carbohydrate, and very high in selenium. Selenium means antioxidant that reduce inflammation in some of your organ. And also very high in B12, and it's heart healthy because they have omega-3 fatty acid. Also really high, and even though it's high in cholesterol content, but recent research indicated that they may have little effect on your blood cholesterol for most people, unless you're inherited from your parent. But for most people, it does not have that. So don't worry about eating shrimp, okay? Yeah, a lot of good protein. With a lot of fatty acid, omega. So today we have shown you how to do a hidden treasure steamed egg. Okay, and we show you how to make the hot and sour wonton dumpling, hagao soup. Okay, this is the first time you've seen something like that. Okay, and then this one is the dragon well tea shrimp in a lettuce cup. Look at that. Look how beautiful. So today we have shown you how to do 3 dishes, even though I am chow gan gan, and at the same time I'm totally confused after a long flight because I've been away for about 12 days, and every day in a different city, and every day running around from here to Hong Kong to Singapore to Vietnam and to different part of Malaysia. And here I wish you a wonderful summer. Hey, one more prize to give out. Yeah.
For people in YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, you can log into unlock.org to sign up. You have a chance to win the prize.
Log on unlock.org. Okay, so you can get a chance to win some of these prizes. Okay, so who is the 3rd winner? Eugenia, where are you from?
From East Bay, I'm trying to.
Oh, from East Bay. Which East Bay? Where?
I don't know.
Oh, we don't know. Eugenia, you gotta tell us where your exact address. I'm just joking. But anyway, Eugenia, this is for you. Yan can cook, so can Regina. And
Can you
chopstick,
show the apron?
And then look at that.
Open and show it.
Oh, let me show you how beautiful this is. Okay. Look at that. In fact, you know what? This apron is so good. It doesn't matter a body size, body weight. You can control. Look at that. Look at this. Okay. Up, down, up. So beautiful. You got pocket here. Look at that. Put your garlic here and ginger here. Okay. Your nutmeg here. All your spices here. So this way. Anyway, I'm glad that you get it.
She's from Castro Valley.
Oh, Castro Valley. Oh, Stephanie live in Castro Valley. But anyway,
I can
also,
deliver to
for
you.
you. Also, you have a signature knife from Chef Martin and Onlo. And then you also have wonderful My Asian Kitchen. Yan can cook with Onlo. Because today, Yan can cook with Onlo, where senior embrace life. Okay, just in case you have any question about that recipe or today's recipe and the trick, you can make sure send us a quick note and we'll answer your question. Okay, this is yankincook.com. Okay,
You can also get from unlock.org to have the recipe.
log in, get the recipe from unlock.org recipe. Okay, unlock.org. So all of these, we would love to get a chance to show you more when I'm not as confused, when I'm no longer choke and gun, okay? I'm still hurt. Amazing. Look at that. Ay, ay,
You've been ballet.
ballet dance. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, make sure continue to pay attention to whatever the services of Honor provide and continue to log in onlock.org so you can get a chance to learn how to cook something very interesting, very exciting. My TikTok friends, my Instagram friends, my YouTube friends, thank you so very much. I'm humbled to give a presentation to share with you my love and passion of good food. And hopefully you can cook at home. Continue, when you cook together, you stay together with your family, okay? Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.